It's porter time from England. Let's do this, guys. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple Brewski, for the Ruski Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by the Fuller's Brewing Company. This is their London Porter. Boom. All the way from where in England? Probably London, if I'm not mistaken, but do they say yes? Yes. Brewed at Fuller Smith and Turner PLC, Griffin Brewery, Chiswick Lane, South London. Very nice. Rich, dark, and complex. The world's finest. 5.4% alcohol by volume. No listed IBUs here on the black, gold, and red can. Looking very, very nice. Black for the porter's sake of things. The website does have an IBU note. No, but it does show 2.5 hops out of 5 for bitter. For bitterness on the website. Untapped, showing no IBUs either, so it's a little bit of a mystery, so we may take a guess when we get down to it. So let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Please don't explode on me. Oh. Nope, we're good. We are good. Beer went in 1 pint glass. You know the deal. Let's pour it up. I don't think... I may have had a porter from England before, but I honestly can't remember. I probably have. I've just done too many beers. Looking at it, though, nice brown, a little bit of ruby tinge going on with it, but fairly dark. Can see through it a bit with that very intense light. Nice tanned ahead on top as well. Looking oh so beautiful. Yeah, pretty dark outside the light. Let's have a smell. Ooh, rich chocolate. A little bit of like a plum raisiny aroma to it. Molasses. I'm not getting too much coffee though. But yeah, almost even like a little bit of like an alcohol-y sort of like reminiscent of like a barrel-aged stout sort of aroma coming off it. Even though it's only 5.4. But it does have a little bit of like almost like boozy-esque sort of aromas. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see on the sip. Yeah. It does seem to have aspects of some like barrel-aged stouts, even though it is not barrel-aged. And not anywhere close, being 9 and way over percentage. So that's kind of interesting. But you do get a nice dark chocolate. If there was a dark chocolate version of like molasses, like a dark molasses, where it's not as sweet, sort of flavors going on there as well. A little bit of nuttiness, slight earthiness to it as well, but definitely more on the chocolate, dark chocolate heaviness. Maybe a little bit of plum in there as well, or maybe a little bit of fig. But that's just what I'm guessing. I have no actual clue, but sort of where my taste buds and brains connect. You know what I mean? Interesting stuff. So far, so good. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Very smooth. Very, very low carbonation. Goes down really nice. Not as heavy, though, as some of the porters or stouts, or at least that we get here in Canada. Definitely seems to be on the lighter end, going towards more just like a moderate body. Like a medium body sort of thing. Quite nice indeed. Different flavor from what we get on here, on this side of the pond. But fairly enjoyable. Looking on the can, Fuller's London Porter, rich, dark, and complex, world's finest, 5.4% ABV, unknown IBUs. Looking for a description, I cannot find any. Best before date, see base of can. We have ingredients though, malted barley. Actually, maybe not ingredients, just says contains malted barley, so cool. On the bottom, for a best before the 31st of July 2020, so a good long best before date there. You can definitely keep this beer a little while, you can keep it, whoa, words. You can keep this beer in your fridge or your cold storage a little bit longer than you would other beers, so that's pretty cool indeed. Nice big 500 ml can. Yeah, looks pretty good. Very lackluster on the information side of things, but hey, Nobody's perfect. Website, though, on the other hand, is a totally different ballgame. Fullers.co.uk. Go to the beer section and you do find the Fuller's Porter. A porter that carries on tradition. A modern take on the 19th century porter style, Fuller's rich, chocolatey London porter recaptures the brooding beauty of pre-Victorian London. It's effective of simpler times, but it's a wonderful, complex pint. Scroll down a bit and you have Back on the Map. As London's last remaining family brewer, were fierce defenders of the city's tradition for porter beer. Porters boomed in the capital centuries ago, and though the style died out in the early 1900s. Fuller's London Porter put it back on the map once again. Rich, dark, and classically creamy. This is a beer with reach far beyond our capital. It has won awards right across the globe and is widely regarded as the world's finest porter. Brewer notes: brewed to 5.4% ABV, London Porter bears outstanding depth of flavor. A blend of brown, crystal, and chocolate malts provide earthy character, a creamy delivery, while hints of coffee and chocolate carry through onto the tongue. The range of flavors works well with a wide variety of foods, from rich meat dishes to chocolate puddings. Love how they list the malts and also throw in some food pairings in that little tidbit. Very nice. And you got a few awards that are listed. Taste profile is the look is appearance. Dark oak, aroma of coffee, roasted molasses. Taste is rich berry fruits, roasted. See, I was getting fruits, like darker fruits on the nose and the taste, but berry fruits, I guess, can slide in depending on your taste profile. Bitterness, like I said, 2.5 hops out of 5, and sweet is 3 blocks, I guess, sugar cubes out of 5. Kind of neat. Raise a Glass, launched in 1996, London Porter continues to win awards and accolades. SIBA, the Small Independent Brewery Association, named it Champion Keg of Great Britain in 2014. Scroll down even a bit more, you do have food pairings, a dedicated page to food pairings. Steak and kidney pie complemented by London Porter, the definition of hearty. Steak and kidney pie, this dark medium-bodied award-winning beer has roasted aromas and also sweet coffee and molasses. Its rich bitterness flavors of berry fruits, chocolate, and roasted malt will complement the deepen the flavors of the meaty pie. Pretty cool. Steak and kidney pie. I've never heard of such a thing. I've never even thought of such a thing. But hey, it's a thing. So if you're in the mood for kidneys, because a lot of people are always in the mood for steak, that's something to look out for indeed. And that sort of wraps it up about the website, but a ton of information. I love how they have the detailed list of malts and also food pairings in 2 spots. Kind of like that indeed. Very, very nice looking website. If you want to go to your local LCBO and pick up Fuller's Porter, London Porter to be exact, you're going to be paying $2.90 for this 500 ml extra tall boy can. Actually, I lied. Partially lied. Right now it's on sale for $2.90, but regular price is $3.15. So not a great difference, just an extra quarter. Not going to be a deal breaker for me by any means. It is a solid porter though. I know that London is, I guess, one of the birthplaces of porters due to their water makeup. Something that I've learned is that a lot of beer styles, they're known to be made in a certain city, not because the city wanted to brew that style of beer, but that's what the water dictated them to make. So something a little bit extra for you guys, a little bit of information on why different cities are known for different styles of beer, because the water said, yeah, I gotta make this. You're gonna make this beer, whether you like it or not, because this is what I do best. That's how water works. Weird stuff, isn't it? Now we can manipulate it and change it to suit our needs and our wants for beer. Really cool stuff. Untapped London Porter by Fuller has been given a 3.7 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of a whopping 76,000 1,000 ratings. Very, very nice indeed. Overall, it's a very delicious porter. Definitely has some slightly different flavor profile from porters that I've been experiencing here in Canada. Similar, yet different. But I'm by no means saying that's a bad thing. Looking fantastic. Say medium body, but definitely sits a bit heavier in the stomach, even though it does feel very much on the lighter side of dark, stouty, portery styles of beer. It's very nice. With that said, guys, cheers on final sip. Let's get right to ratings and wrap this thing up. Fuller's London Porter. Delicious, chocolatey, slightly coffee, a little bit of fruitiness going on in there. Absolutely wonderful. Very big fan of this beer. Solid 8 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, I mean, the can is very nice. Great colors indeed. Good use of the colors. Gold, red, black. Good stuff. Black, not black. Gold top. Silver bottom, not the end of the world. On the bottom though, clearly labeled best before date, and I like how they tell you where to find that on the can. But the real main star of the presentation side of things is definitely the website. Looking elegant, looking fan-freaking-tastic, has a ton of information, detailed list of malts, and throwing in some food pairings there as well. Ooh, it's always a really nice thing to read. So overall, though the can is lacking in information, website's kicking it out of the park, knocking it out of the park, sorry, and that deserves a solid 8 out of 10 as well. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers I want to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Porter, pour the porter into your pint glass. Pour porter into pint. PPP. Triple P. Cheers.